We all know Karens and how they always love to be right. Well, in this video we're going to compile all the best Karens have made together who think they're right, just for you guys, to show you all the best ones you might have missed out on in the last month. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on post notifications if you enjoy this video, but it will be a bit of a longer one. So to start things off, we have by far one of the most racist Karens we've ever encountered on this channel and I've ever witnessed in my life, unarguably. We have the moment that 60-year-old Claudette Emanuel abuses the victim named Tamika Bordex in broad daylight for no apparent reason. Take a look at this.
Hey Bayonne.
Do you have a
This is
phone
Bayonne.
where I could call this I don't know what I did to you. I'm just walking out of my apartment, talking to the mailman. You nasty What did I do to you? Why would you stop me and harass me?
Have a good day.
What did I do to you?
See Bayonne?
You don't like me? Call the cops. I never
And she following me all the way from 17th Street.
Call the cops, you black. Call them.
This is sad.
I never did
Why do you keep following me?
I never did anything
And keep
to
your
you.
death going nothing that way.
Never did anything to you.
What's up, Rekt?
So she calls her the N-word and a bunch of other racially motivated profanity while stalking this woman for apparently interrupting her while she was talking to someone at her home. Now she was arrested following this incident and charged with bias, intimidation and harassment. So thankfully karma did catch up to her and hopefully she won't be doing this again anytime soon. We have the notorious drive-by Karen who harasses a black cop after thinking he was breaking into her building. Just take a look at this.
Send me a citation? I would love to see that.
I'll check some porn. And I have rear cameras on the way as well.
I beeped at you, yeah, because you shouldn't be
like
trying
3
to
times.
break into buildings.
Break in the building. I just showed you that I live here.
Okay, but before that, I didn't know that, did I?
Is it your business once again?
I live
It's
here,
not.
so it's safety of
It's
me and
not.
my building.
Well,
It
you see, I
is.
have my key right here.
Okay.
And you're being recorded too.
Good.
Okay? Like
That's
I said,
good.
it'll be on your citation.
I'm not getting a citation.
Oh, you are. You are.
No, I'm not. I'll fight it tooth and nail.
Right, you'll still get one.
Well, I'm not going to pay
See you
it.
in court though.
I'll see you in court,
Or when you get
neighbor.
your warrant for failure to pay. Idiot.
So as suspected, drive-by Karen did end up in court and she had to pay quite a hefty fine after wasting everyone's time, but I'm really not surprised. Up next we have the moment a religious Karen walks up to a couple of kids sitting down eating their food together and starts questioning them about their religious beliefs and has the audacity to question their sexual orientation, stating that it's wrong. You won't believe this until you see it. Just watch this.
Go to church anywhere? Huh? No. You don't? Mm-mm. Do you guys know how to get to heaven? Huh?
I don't know you guys at all.
I know. I just see you guys. You guys aren't like girlfriends, are you?
No, we're cousins.
Okay. Alright. Just cause.
But if it was, you didn't really know what it is.
Yeah, you're right. But I just want to let you guys know, because they don't teach you young kids anything about God anymore, that it's not the right way to live. So.
Well, if you force it on somebody, it's
Yeah,
not
no,
right.
I'm not forcing it, but the truth's got to be out there, because I know it's.
I mean, I don't know, you kind of came over here out of, like, nowhere, and, like, we have, like, no clue who you
Yeah,
are.
I know. God told me to come over to talk to you guys.
Oh.
So,
Okay.
all right, girls. God bless. Jesus saves.
So I have nothing against religious people whatsoever, but interrupting two kids eating a meal together and trying to preach to them is just wrong, and then saying something about them potentially dating each other is just unnecessary judgment, so she is way out of line. You can tell the teenagers are uncomfortable and cringing on the inside, just waiting for her to leave, and then she finishes it off by saying God told her to come over there and Jesus saves lives. Like, who does that, honestly? So next up we have one of the biggest drama queen Karens to ever exist. She got caught stealing a package before she starts trying to justify her actions before falling to the ground and claiming that he hurt her. Just take a look at this.
I am actually.
You're-
In fact, yes, taking the
You're taking my property.
Well, you know, there's been a lot of comings and goings of UPS trucks in this neighborhood.
What about
A lot
that?
of packages coming to this house particular. Well, something's going on in there. Something's going on in there.
It's
No,
Amazon.
I'm taking the package.
It's my Amazon wish
sir,
list.
I'm taking the package.
No, you're not taking
No,
my
I
package.
am-
That's
no,
my stuff.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. Ow! Oh my God!
So you really can't make this stuff up, but luckily she was caught before she took off with this package. So up next we have another entitled Karen in a hospital going off at staff for apparently not taking a complaint seriously when she's saying that she allegedly can't breathe, which is just nonsense with all the screaming and swearing you're about to hear. Just check this out.
Get bed out there in the hallway like you did the other people. Well, it's absolutely ridiculous.
Okay. Your oxygen level is fine.
My oxygen level might be fine, but are you listening to me breathe?
Holy sh!
Please, you need to
Holy shit. Chest pain and can't breathe, and then I have the lady next to me cussing. So if there's only situation. I'm at the hospital. I've been dealing with these dumbass motherfuckers, right? I come in this room and I'm livid. I'm not breathing. I got chest pain, dude, and I have this little chick next to me cussing at me, dude. So
If you weren't a people wouldn't curse you out.
Call me again and we can go outside and I'll show you. I don't know who you think you're talking to like that, but you better watch your mouth.
So she's being extremely disrespectful and this woman stands up for the staff before the Karen starts threatening this woman. Just watch what happens next.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh
Little tiny.
You
know what, Lexi? Hold on. Excuse me? This girl in here is calling me a. So can you get security before I bust her mouth open? She's calling me a in here. Really?
At least you can breathe now.
She's calling. So come with me. Hello?
Bye, Karen.
So this Karen gets so irritated that she starts calling out to the hospital workers to call security before she apparently busts her mouth open, but to me it sounds like she's breathing just fine and wants attention as Karens usually do. This entitled Karen, identified only as Judy, attempted to ruin her son's wedding after having something to say about what the bride said during her vows. Just take a look at this.
And I can't wait for everyone.
You're not going to say my son has flaws.
You can leave.
No, I don't have to leave. That dress you're wearing, we paid for.
Let's calm down.
You're not going to ruin my
You
day.
are not going to say my son has flaws.
Wow.
Everybody has flaws, and that's why I love them. You can leave, Judy.
Like you don't have flaws.
You can leave.
You can get out of my wedding now.
I'm not leaving.
Yes,
That
you
dress
are.
you're wearing, I paid for.
Let's quit this.
I'm not getting out. Try it, and I'll have you arrested.
I'm in a church.
Tony, get her out of here. This is not right.
Church.
Tony.
This is not. Let's respect the wedding.
I'm not leaving.
Just hold your
You show respect. You left your daughter at
Let's
12.
just calm down. Let's say, hey, we don't need this. We don't need this.
I don't want to hear any flaws about my
All
son.
right.
So you'd assume she would settle down after this, right? Well, wrong. She continues on her rant. Watch what happens next.
You have the flaws right now because
Are
you
you
don't know how to
kidding?
act like an
I
adult.
have the
You
flaws?
don't know how to act like an adult
Oh,
right
you're
now.
kidding. I give that man $500 because he wanted to live high and mighty.
Oh my God.
This is not your day. It's
Wow.
not about you. No, but she's not going to talk about my son.
It's not about you.
She's in love with your son. Okay, let's continue, please. Oh,
Heidi,
she's using my son.
Heidi, go and sit down.
Let us continue, please. What have you chosen?
So in the end, the crazy Karen mother eventually sat quiet as everyone went against her, even her own son, as he was so embarrassed by her actions and obviously disagreed with how she behaved. But thankfully, his wife was there to comfort him and reassure him that everything will be alright. Luckily, it doesn't end there. We have some footage from the sister who recorded the scene explaining the situation with some context and giving an update on them. Just watch this.
Okay, so because everybody's asking and it's gone so viral, I just can't even believe it. Update is they're married, happy, they have a baby. They try to contact his mom, but she's just not about it. So she's missing out on her grandson, my sister, and her son, who are happily married. And for those of you who are saying that her husband should have said something during the ceremony, he didn't want to make it even worse than it already was. I mean, his mom came and ruined their wedding. Like, come on. And after the ceremony, that's when he had talked to his mother. And of course, she wasn't listening. So that's the update. Thanks, bye.
So they have a family and are living happily and just continuing on with their lives and didn't let this brief moment ruin anything between them. And thankfully the mother is out of their lives for good and isn't causing any more drama for them, so I guess karma really did catch up to her. Up next, this entitled Karen gets pulled over after getting caught on her phone texting whilst driving. However, this entitled Karen thinks that she knows the law better than the cop. Take a look at this.
May I ask what else you're pulling me over for?
Nothing, ma'am.
Okay, so then am I getting a citation?
Yes, ma'am.
Under Ohio State law, you can only pull me over for texting if there is another offense and give me a ticket.
Well, I've done this 20 years, and you're wrong. In the city...
I just looked up it.
Well,
Except for the city of Dublin.
You need to look up the city of Columbus, ma'am. This is the code I'm going to actually give you. It's 2131.44B.
Okay.
I'm actually going to give you a copy of the law today.
Great.
It is primary offense.
Now, after getting a copy of the law, she decides that she's just not quite done yet.
Just so you know, also walking up to a woman's car, you should have pulled me over. You're lucky I didn't have my pepper spray on me because you scared the ever-living shit out of me as a woman.
If you weren't going through emails,
Sir,
you would probably be more observant.
I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm telling you, as a woman, I'm actually shaking right now because you scared the ever-living shit out of me.
Well, I've made over 7,000 traffic stops, and I've never been pepper sprayed.
But I understand that, sir. But I'm telling you, as a woman, you made me feel unsafe.
Okay, I'm a public safety official, ma'am.
I understand that, but please listen to what I am saying because you're not listening because you're seeing this through the eyes of me trying to get out of a ticket, which I'm not.
Oh, you won't get out of it, yeah.
Sir,
I can assure you of that.
Sir, can I please finish my sentence?
Go ahead.
Now, after all that, listen to what this Karen has to say straight to this cop's face.
As a public employee, I am letting you know, as somebody who is a person who pays your salary. Sir, please.
No, I'm no longer going to listen to you. I'm no longer going to listen to
Now, this is where everything goes all downhill for this Karen.
you. I'm going to give you your driver's license back. What you are being cited with is texting while driving. I gave you a copy of the law. You're going to have three options.
Please have your badge.
Your first option, it's going to be right here, ma'am. It's K. Connor, badge 1300. It's at the bottom of your citation. No, ma'am. You will. All I have to do is provide it to you. It's on the bottom of your citation. So you're going to have three separate options. I won't give you your options then. I need your signature. Your signature is not an admission of guilt, but I do need your signature because it's an arrestable offense if you do not.
So she did get a ticket and apparently a scare from this officer since her hands are apparently shaking, but unfortunately I don't feel that's quite enough. Hopefully she receives some additional karma on top of that. So next up we have a racist and entitled Karen who goes by the name Robin, who was filmed on a security camera in a hair salon owned and run by Sharon Spellman, going on a racist tirade because she didn't want her hair done by her Hispanic assistant who was more than qualified to do the job, before attempting to hit the owner Sharon and breaking down after realizing that she was caught on camera and trying to avoid responsibility for her actions. Luckily, she got instant karma afterwards. Just take a look at this.
She's going to do exactly like I do it. Robin, you need to be more trusting. No. But it's me. I would never do anything to make you uncomfortable.
I know. I just want to.
Well,
You're supposed to be with the customer.
Oh. Not in this room. I'm the boss here, Robin.
I'm not paying her. I'm paying you.
Nope, but I pay her. So she does what I say. And
come on, Karen.
You'll be fine. You want to leave?
I will if you don't do my hair.
You have your color on. You want to talk to me like that?
Yeah.
Robin!
Sure.
Robin, she's my assistant. She does hair.
I want you to do my hair. I'm
Robin,
going to tell you again.
Robin, don't talk to me that way.
I can't.
You can go. No, you're not going to talk to me that way.
Oh my God.
Robin, you don't.
Like this?
Robin, you're not going to talk to me disrespectfully.
Well, then you don't either. I'm going to have you do my hair.
You're right.
I want you to do it.
Right. And just relax. Take a breath.
I will.
Take a breath. Robin, you can't talk to people like that and think that people are just going to, do whatever you say.
I came to get my hair.
I know, and I am running a full-blown business, and I'm training her, and wait, really, honestly, Robin, if you don't want to hear me out and, get to the resolution of this, you can leave with half your color on. Are you going to me? Robin, get the out. Robin, get out, and do not cause a scene in my business. You just almost went to hit me, and you know what? It's on camera.
So that's right, she tried to hit her after realizing that she wasn't going to let her get away and throwing a hissy fit. Watch how she reacts when she realizes that she's on camera.
Robin, you didn't? Oh, get out. Here, let me get this one. Oh my God. Ew, Robin, that was disgusting. You just made me waste product.
Oh my God, you're gonna let me go out.
You are there, Shirley. Look how you just spoke to me and like she just saw that. Robin, I'm just having.
I apologize. I'm having a lot of stress in my life.
Robin, that was a lot, Robin.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, Robin. Please. No, Robin.
Please.
Robin, that was like, come on, Robin. I need you to go. I'm sorry. That like put you at me shaking. Like I've never had someone do that to me.
Well, I can't go with my hair.
But you should think about that before you are disrespectful. That was like wild, Robin. Like I've never had that.
Okay, fine.
No, Robin, let's just deal with this later. Like, I just need you to go. Like, that was super disrespectful. Like, I can't even believe you spoke to me like that. Like, I really took care of you when no one in the other salon wanted to do your hair. I wanted to do your hair, and we created a bond. And you just
how do I get this out?
You're just gonna go home and wash it. Robin, you can't disrespect people and expect people to do services for you. This is a service. It's not like the bank. You know what I mean? Like, I understand your situation with the bank, but you can't come in here in my business and make it like...
I have a lot of pressure from my daughter.
You know, I have a lot of pressure too. We all have pressures. Let's just end this. Here, Robin. Honestly, I appreciate you. Like, I'm wasting so much product, and like, I don't want you to waste your time, but that was a lot. Like, I'm gonna need you to go.
Okay.
So she tries blaming her actions on her stress as if that's justification for her attempting to hit someone who's doing her a favor. Luckily, she got kicked out and banned from coming back, and this was shared all over social media, so all places will know to refuse service to her anytime in the near future. So right now, we're going to be taking a look at what is probably one of the most disgusting and entitled Karens I've ever witnessed in my life. We have the moment an unidentified Karen goes off and abuses a younger woman in a church for allegedly being overweight and wearing shorts in a church. Just take a look at this.
She's a chubby girl. She's got a dress on that's appropriate. It comes down to about top of her knees.
So you're sitting here calling me fat?
Oh, you don't think you are?
No, because I love who I am. I'm sorry. No,
You
get
can
the
love.
out of my face.
I don't have to. And don't swear at me like that.
I don't give a
shit. I do. That's your problem. I do give a shit. But you don't. Obviously. Don't come back on that stage with those shorts. I'm warning you.
Who are you? Who are you? Who?
You can read my name.
I see that, but who are you to tell me what I'm supposed to do? No,
your voice.
get the out of my face!
Quit swearing at me.
Get out! I am 19 years old and I can do whatever I want.
Really?
Yes.
Try it.
Okay. Bye. 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 Bye, 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 because guess what? I've been recording this entire thing, and I will show my parents that I will never come back to this church because of how much you are disrespectful. You are so disrespectful. She called me fat. She called me fat.
Go in the bathroom. Go in the bathroom.
She is in there swearing.
So this woman starts threatening and berating this young woman with no provocation whatsoever and has the audacity to call her fat when this Karen is literally obese and just an overall disgusting human being. So after this altercation ended, this video was spread around the church and social media after the parents of the abused woman was shown, and I believe this Karen was removed from the church altogether, which isn't enough karma, but thankfully some karma did catch up to her. So up next we have an Amazon worker who was caught live taking a bunch of photos of packages she was supposed to deliver before attempting to steal them and make it look like she was innocent and someone else took them. Just take a look at this.
Hey!
So she took photos of everything to make herself look innocent before the homeowner calls her out for it. Watch what happens next.
Hey, I see you.
Hello?
Yeah, right here. I see you. Do you see me? Look. What do you do with the package?
I just came to deliver this package. I'm from Amazon. That's all.
No. I got a notification that you were near my door, okay? And you put 3 packages down. You took 3 photos, and then you took photos of that. But you moved the packages away. Why did you move the packages away?
They were not your packages, sir. I had the wrong address on those.
So you just realized it that fast? You realized it that fast? They were the wrong packages?
Yeah, this one is your package, though. This doesn't have.
Oh, no. Last time I was missing 2 packages. Listen to me. Last time I was missing 2 packages, okay? And I got 2 photos, all right? Listen to me. I have a recording of you, okay? When you take a photo, it sends it to the Amazon account, and now it's on my account. So if I complain to corporate, you're done.
Sir, please just don't.
No. If I complain to corporate, you're done. Here's the thing.
Don't tell corporate, please.
No. Take that package right there. Set it down. Set it down. Okay. Now go get the other. No. Listen to me. Go get them. Get the other ones. How dare you? Caught you red-handed. How dare you? Get the other ones. Can't believe this. Did you see that? You saw that? You saw what she did? You saw that? Look, on my phone right there. I can see it on my phone. Are you kidding me?
Your packages they're all right here.
Set them down nicely. Listen. Hey, look at me. Listen, you're done. I'm going to send it. You're done. You're fired. You're losing your job. You should have worked for Amazon. You are done. Go. Done.
So after she realizes that she was caught in the act and going to be reported, she starts trying to talk him out of it, now realizing that she just caught a case. If that isn't instant karma, I don't know what is. Up next, we have quite an interesting situation. We don't have the beginning of the video, but based off of her video, she was watching something happen when she started going off at police for no reason after they started talking to her, insisting that she can do whatever she wants, wherever she wants, and just goes full Karen mode on them. Just take a look at this.
Coming this way. I'll go wherever I want. Yeah, I'll go wherever I want, dude. This is America. I can't stand here. I'm not allowed to stand here and document.
Did you just tell me you were walking?
Why do I have to walk, sir? The law doesn't say I have to walk. The law does not say I have to walk. This is America. I have a First Amendment right to stand wherever I want and document whatever I want. You want to take me for it? You want to arrest me for it? Do it right now, or shut up. That's what I thought. I hope every single person hears me too. Stop flexing. I don't need your permission to walk, to talk, or document. And no one out here does. So shut up. Nobody's afraid of you. I'll go wherever I please.
So she was obviously yelling so loud and starting a confrontation for no reason with the police, to the point where I'm guessing they were just quite stunned and shocked, and that's why they were so quiet. I wouldn't know what to say or do either in this situation, but it was all for nothing, as Karen's rants usually are. Up next, we have the moment when a drunken Karen is carelessly drawing attention to herself at the wedding on someone else's special day, and actually breaks down the entire wedding when she swings on a pole, thankfully without hurting anyone. You really can't make this stuff up. Just take a look at this. So thankfully no one was injured, but it came very close to being a very awful situation and could have resulted in much worse. But they did attempt to set it all back up and get the wedding back on track, but this selfish Karen was kicked out and refused entry back in, as she totally deserves. So next up we have one of the most ridiculous things I've ever seen in my life. We have the moment a young goth Karen walks around a hospital without a mask intentionally to try and prove that COVID isn't real, which is absolutely absurd. Just take a look at this.
Hey, I was wondering how to get to the exit.
You can go back up this way, and in the middle there'll be an elevator, and then you take that down to the first floor.
Oh, come on.
Well. Hello. How you guys doing? Good. Hello, how are you? Hi, how are you today?
So she walks around the place acting polite with everyone, but she's intentionally interacting with people to try and get a reaction from them and see if they'll bite the bait. It's really cringe to see someone acting this way, but it doesn't get any better. Wait until you see what she does next.
How are you gentlemen doing this evening? Doing good this evening?
Yes.
Good.
Okay. Are we going out?
Yeah. Will you show me the way out?
Straight down that hallway there. Okay. Out through the ER.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
Sure.
Hi. How are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
I'm pretty good, thanks. So I was wondering, like, you guys are pretty overwhelmed with the COVID deaths, right?
Huh?
You guys are pretty overwhelmed with the COVID deaths, right?
I mean, I guess.
Yeah, because, like, you know, the numbers are rising, so I bet you've had a lot of patients come in.
I can't really talk about it.
So I was just walking around the hallways and just like, wow, it's so quiet. And I thought, like, I would at least hear a crying nurse or two.
Yeah.
But anyway, thank you so much.
So her behavior doesn't change at all, and then she tries interrogating an employee of the hospital about it, thinking that she's slick and proving a point. It really makes me cringe on a whole new level. Next up, we have probably one of the most irate and crazy Christian Karens to exist. She starts off by saying that she's trying to help someone, but that quickly goes out the window as she starts abusing the man and an employee for not repenting, and causing a massive scene in the shop. Just take a look at this.
Eternity, mother.
Really?
I'm just trying to help you.
I'm sorry, but I don't need your help.
Yes, you do, mother. You do need my help, sir. Can't you see that, you son of a...
Could you please just let me check out my groceries?
You, I'm trying to help you, mother.
Wow, this is...
You gotta ask Jesus Christ.
I don't have
sinners.
to do anything.
We're all sinners.
Okay.
He's not gonna force you to do it.
You're sinning right now.
No, I'm not, mother. You fucking accuser. Get the out of here, you accuser. You mother accuser. Get the out of here.
Wow.
You mother accuser. Accuser of the fucking brethren, you mother.
Excuse me.
Yes, ma'am.
Can I ask you what's going on?
I'm he won't repent.
I just want to get some groceries and go home.
Thank you. Okay, so because his religious views don't match yours, you're mad at him?
I don't give a because it's gonna burn in hell. Okay. And you are too. If you don't have Jesus Christ as your Savior, you're gonna be down there with them, screaming.
So the employee tries to investigate the situation to defuse it, and then she turns on the employee and starts berating her. Just watch what happens next.
Holy terror of fire and brimstone. Do you get it?
Yeah, totally understand. But I can't have you yelling and spewing profanities at other people that are in the store.
I mean, but it's not the way to do it.
Answer my question. Don't call me ma'am. Who the told you what my title is, mother? Shut the up. Mother.
I do apologize. I'm so sorry.
You have to repent of your sins in order to be saved. Otherwise, you're going to spend eternity in hell. And I don't want that. I want you to be saved. I want you to be saved.
So even after security was called, she still continued with her nonsense and abuse, and honestly, I salute them for handling it so well, considering how vile her language was and how disrespectful she was being to everyone around her with no remorse. I'm still a bit confused on how she's convinced that everyone is sinning around her, but her behavior is deemed acceptable, but who knows anymore. Thankfully, she was kicked out of the store and refused entry back in. So next up we have a Karen identified as Kalunda Iwamazu, who also goes by the name Kalunda Jenkins, who was filmed going on a nasty, vicious, racist attack against a police officer, calling him a murderer and a Mexican racist, which is so hypocritical considering she goes on a racist tirade against an innocent police officer for absolutely no reason. Just take a look at this.
Yes, you are, ma'am. Good morning.
And the speed limit is 40, and I was going 38, so why are you harassing me?
You are correct. I pulled you over because
you're a murderer.
Because
yes, I started to record because you're a murderer.
You can't be on your cell phone while you're driving.
I wasn't on my phone. I was recording you because you scared me.
You can't use your cell phone while you're recording.
I can record you.
May I have your driver's license?
It's at my apartment.
What's your apartment?
It's at my home. I'm just taking my son to his.
Do you have your driver's license?
I mistakenly left it at home.
Do you have a picture of your driver's license?
Yes, I do.
May I have it?
And can you call your supervisor, please?
I already did. He's on his way.
Good, because you're a murderer.
Okay.
And so you're giving me a cell phone ticket? Is that why you're harassing me?
Not harassment. Yeah. I am enforcing the law.
I have a right to record the police when they're harassing me.
By all means, but you can't do it while you're driving.
I wasn't texting or none of that.
You had that picture?
You scared me and made me think you were going to murder me.
Okay, well, I'm sorry you feel that way.
So she insists that she was frightened by him and that he was going to murder her without any provocation whatsoever. This Karen is truly something else. Watch what happens next.
Well, that's not just a feeling, you're a murderer.
Okay. Can you zoom in on that for me, dear?
Sure.
Thank you.
And I'm perfectly legal, and I'm a teacher. So there.
Congratulations.
Murderer. You're a murderer.
What's your last name? I can't see that there.
Well,
if
here you
stop,
go,
stop
murderer.
shaking. Zoom in on that for me,
No, because you're scaring me.
Oh,
you're threatening to kill me and my son. Can you give me
the
well,
iPad, I'll tell you what, you keep smiling, you're on camera.
You're trying to threaten to kill me.
I didn't say that.
I'm not smiling. You're the one who's crazy.
Hold that still. I can't see that. Is this your car?
Yes, it is. And you're trying to say I stole my own car because you're jealous?
Yeah,
is that what
I don't
that's
think
about?
so. You wait for me right here, okay?
You're jealous?
Citation. All you need to do is your signature. He's only citing you for using your cell phone while you're driving. That's it.
There you go, ma'am. Sign inside the red box right there.
For him being a Mexican racist. What is that name? Gasso?
It's on the citation, ma'am.
Here you go, Mexican racist. You're always going to be a Mexican. You'll never be white. You know that, right? You'll never be white, which is what you really want to be.
There you go, dear.
White.
Have a good day.
You want to be white so bad.
So respect to this police officer for handling the situation so well, considering her attitude and constant derogatory statements towards him. I know that I wouldn't have been so polite and calm if someone talked to me in that manner. But she showed no remorse even knowing that she's being filmed, so allegedly she lost her job as a professor at a college, so thankfully karma caught up to her. Listen. So right here we have an unidentified Karen in New Zealand getting caught red-handed stealing a bunch of packages from a couple who happened to be home at the time. When they realized, they came outside and confronted her before calling the police. Just take a look at this.
That's going to the police.
So I'm handing it to you.
Put it down.
What?
Put it down on the ground. On the ground.
Oh, you're.
And you can
There you
give me
go.
the one that you've got in your purse as well.
Oh, good one. And you can't hand them to her or what?
Stealing packages at the front doorstep and now
Put them
she's
down.
calling at us.
What, you can't hand them?
You can put them on
How
the
about you?
ground.
Look at this Karen. Look at this Karen
What's
Facebook.
wrong with you? I was handing them to you.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Scum.
I'll take
So she showed no remorse for her actions at all and claimed that she was just handing them to the couple, which is obviously such a ridiculous excuse, before throwing them on the ground, and then the police were called to the scene, where they later arrived and we believe that she was arrested, so thankfully karma did catch up to her. So next up we have Letitia Montana, who posted this video online complaining about wearing a mask in a hospital and had a problem with the staff after refusing to wear one and being a hassle to these poor healthcare workers. Just watch this.
Areas of the hospital.
Say that again, please.
In the hospital.
It's a. Why am I not allowed to video? I'm not allowed to video, but you're making me wear a mask. Otherwise, you're gonna deny me service if I don't wear a mask. I'm at St. Joseph's Hospital. They're telling me that if I don't wear a mask, they're not gonna assist me. They want me to leave. Whose policy is that? Ministry of Health. Ministry of Health policy.
So she refused to wear a mask and then was eventually kicked out of the hospital, which serves her right. You have to follow the rules if you want to be serviced and get help. You can't just do as you please and expect the world to just accept it when there are clear mandates and laws about these kinds of things. But I guess that's just what Karens do. So next up we have an entitled Karen who is the girlfriend of the father of the bride, who just gets up and walks down the aisle in the middle of a ceremony with no regard for anyone else, and thankfully it was caught on camera so people could prove what she really did. Just watch this. So it may not seem like a big deal, but it's extremely disrespectful and just interrupts everything going on, and I'd imagine that it would cause a lot of discomfort for the bride, as no one wants anything to go wrong on their wedding day. She was apparently ignoring them the entire time too, and was asked to leave the venue after this all happened. So this short clip just shows the moment that a homeowner catches a package thief attempting to quickly run off with his package before he stops her. Just take a look at this.
Hey, put that down. I'm not kidding. Dude, I just stopped.
So without hesitation, she drops the package and makes a run for it. Luckily, this guy had a door cam, otherwise she would have been able to take off and he'd have no idea who was responsible. So this entitled Karen has a go at another patient in an emergency room in a hospital for no apparent reason before a security guard makes his way over and puts her in her place. Just check this out.
Are you? Stay away from the other people, you hear me? If you stay in this chair, get the fuck out. Thank you, sir. Do that again, I'll kick you out myself.
So she definitely learned her lesson and was shocked when she was called out for her actions, as Karens usually are, but it's nice to see someone stand up for someone else and put the perpetrator in their place. Hopefully this Karen learned her lesson and won't be acting up again anytime soon. Up next we have a racist Australian Karen who goes on a racist tirade outside a shop abusing a few Korean people for absolutely no reason whatsoever. Take a look at this.
Excuse me. Go down the front of my shop, please.
Yeah, awful Korea. Yeah, Pauline Hanson was right. She didn't want him here. And now I know why. You piece of Korean Chinese shit to the big us Italians look what to do.
So she starts ranting about Pauline Hanson, who is an Australian politician, and states that Pauline Hanson was right and says it in a derogatory way. So this lady is insinuating something racist about Koreans or trying to victimize herself, as Karens usually do. Police were later called and warned about the woman and are now looking for her, but she hasn't been charged as of yet. But that's all that we know, but we will be sure to keep you guys posted as we find out more information. So this Karen turns out to be a male Karen who goes off on a religious rant harassing some girls on a beach for wearing bikinis and swimwear out in the public. Just take a look at this.
Okay, so then why do you dress this way?
I'm hot and I like women, so please leave us alone.
Well,
kindly.
Well, take young.
I'm at the beach in my bathing suit.
Yep, that's a thong and that's a bra.
That is a bathing suit.
Take young guys into consideration. They don't need to see pornography right in
We're
front of
not
their
coming
eyes.
up to you, bothering you. Please go away.
You're flaunting your stuff.
I'm not flaunting anything. Don't look at me.
How you look around and you're the only thing that sticks out because your whole body.
Okay, well,
showing.
why are you looking at me? You say gouge your eyes out if I bother you. I asked you to talk to me.
Here's the thing.
You
didn't. But here's the thing. There's free will in America. There's freedom of speech.
You don't get the
and if men of God don't stand up, then our society's gonna go down the drain because there's no morality.
I'm atheist. Sorry.
Yeah, same.
Okay, that's if you're an atheist, that doesn't mean you have to, show your body off. You can still put clothes on.
Oh, I can't with you.
Hey, here's the thing.
Oh my God.
Here's the thing.
So embarrassing. I can't.
I'm speaking truth. Your body will never ever satisfy.
Please.
The physical never ever satisfy. There's a longing in each of your hearts to actually be seen. The reason why you're showing your body because you're like,
Dude.
am I pretty enough?
So the girls did stand up for themselves and wanted the man to leave them alone, but he continued butting into other people's business and trying to force his opinion upon them. Now we have the moment that Karen goes into a hospital and abuses a security guard for no apparent reason and nearly starts a fight. Just check this out.
Sit down. You need to calm down. You could have kept me respectfully. You said, as I already told you. Who told me already? Oh, that was your excuse to try to get smart? How about coming me respectfully the first time? No, how about coming me respectfully the first time? Stop walking up on me. Stop walking up on me. Stop walking up on me. That gun, that bad don't. Not no, you need to back up. You need to back up. Rent a cop, you need to back up. No, like you said, you come at somebody with respect you the first time, and then all the time, no, whoa. First of all, I'm not talking to you. I don't care. No, she said that she already told me. No one told me those rules.
So another security guard comes up to her trying to defuse the situation, and her behavior just doesn't change. Watch this.
Anyway, you can ask me respectfully as he's asking me, and now I'll listen.
And also, if you get loud again, I'm going to ask you to leave.
Anyway, I will take a seat now that I want to. What the hell happened? Your security guard came to me and told me she already told me the rules, but she hadn't told me the rules. I see people here on their phones making calls, cussing, doing all kinds of other shit. So don't come to me and talk to me like you already told me the rules. I'm not a child. You don't have to talk to me like that. Thank you. Okay, they've already spoken to me. The security has already spoken to me and dealt with me on the problems they had. But all I'm saying is I'm not a child. I'm not going to be spoken to like one.
So she sits down and you'd think that's the end of it, but she actually gets back up and eventually gets herself thrown out of the hospital. Unfortunately, we can't show that part of the clip, but nonetheless, she got exactly what was coming her way. So this Karen, identified as 23-year-old Diana Garcia, tailed a delivery truck and attempted to run off with the package after the truck left, but she wasn't so lucky as a nearby neighbor spotted her and chased her down with the police. Just take a look at this.
Neighbors look out for each other in this cul-de-sac, unafraid to jump in if necessary. That's what happened yesterday when Trig was at work.
FedEx dropped off the package and my Ring doorbells, they're going off like crazy. Within seconds after he left, it goes off again. I'm like, well, what the heck's going on? So I turned on the app and I see this lady just coming into my front driveway. Not a care in the world, gets out of her car, goes straight to my front door, grabs the package and runs back to her car.
It was bold. She didn't even try to hide her face with a mask. At the same time the woman was getting the package, Trig's next-door neighbor, who asked to keep his name private, was watching from a window. He got in his car and began to tail the woman, called up Trig, then they called 911.
Caught dead to rights within 20 minutes.
When the Precinct 4 Constable's office says deputies searched the woman's car, they found more packages, in addition to this crystal meth. 23-year-old Diana Garcia is now facing drug and mail theft charges.
It's devastating, I will tell you that, especially when you come home and you're expecting those packages to be there.
Trig says tonight he's not angry at the woman accused of taking it from his doorstep, but he would like to see one thing happen.
I hope that she gets some help. I really do.
Matt Doherty, KGU 11 News.
So she was arrested and additionally charged with drug charges as they found crystal meth in her vehicle. So not only was she charged for her package stealing habits, but also her drug habits. So it's fair to say karma really caught up to her. Just remember guys, if you want updates on any of the clips in this video, make sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications so you don't miss out on any future uploads. Have a good one everyone, and I'll see you guys in the next video.